guys, long time no talk to. So as of right now, well, today is September 22nd and I am officially 22 weeks along, and I hit that mile marker on Monday the 20th, right? Because today's Wednesday? Yeah, the 20th. I could be totally wrong on that. I wanted to give an update since I haven't given an update since week 16. So we had our ultrasound. We are having a boy. We found out a while ago. It's just life has been so crazy since then that it's been hard for me to sit down and really talk about what's been going on. But life has been wonderful. It's been hectic as usual, but I mean, that's just life in general. And I'm coming to you from the nursery. So I'm sitting on the glider, the ottoman, and we have just a few little things. We picked out paint colors. Yay, very exciting. We picked out just colors in general, and we don't have much in here really. There's still stuff that shouldn't be in here, but that will not be in here for a super duper long time. So I just wanted to cover a few things. Pregnancy brain is really a real thing, and it's horrible for me. I had horrible memory beforehand, and you can ask my husband and he will verify that 100%, that I have a horrible memory and I will forget things. Now it's even worse. I'll take 2 steps, and if I didn't write it down between those 2 steps, it's not getting done. I don't remember it. Chores have kind of been scattered all around the place. I used to have like a specific day for certain things, and now if I don't write it down, it does not happen. And so I'm using my planner still, and I'm using a weekly chart for like a to-do list type of thing, and still things sometimes don't get done because I forget about my to-do list. Okay, so yes, so we are having a boy, and his name is going to be Joseph Christopher Noah, and that's named after my husband. And we're not sure if he's going to be a junior or if he's going to be the second. We're not exactly sure. We kind of like the second a little bit better because it's more like a stately name, and it's more official sounding than just junior, but we haven't really settled on that yet. So starting on the week 20, I started feeling a lot of movement, and now the movement has gotten to be even more. So I feel him almost all the time now, anytime he moves. He's starting to get a little bit bigger. I'm starting to have to bend different ways to put on my socks, and painting my toenails is not easy now either. It's still doable, but I can see within the next probably month, I won't be able to do it by myself. So no more weekly pedicures for me. I'm gonna have to go to someplace to get them done. Oh darn, but I might only be able to get that done once every couple of months though, because yeah, we're not really spending any extra money right now on anything that's not necessary. I had to buy new shoes because all of my flats became really uncomfortable, and when I put new insoles in them, they became tight, and then walking around all day, they became really small. So, because my feet are swelling a little bit, my hands aren't, my ankles aren't, it's just, my feet just slightly start to swell a little bit, and it probably doesn't help that it's been pretty hot too. So I had to buy new shoes, but I only bought them a half size bigger, or I bought size 7 just in a wide, and that has worked out perfectly. And just for a hint for you guys, for all the mamas out there, honestly, don't be ashamed to go check out Walmart for their shoes. If you just need some quick flats and you don't have tons of money, go get them there for like $6. I got a pair of booties, which are adorable by the way, and I got a pair of flats, all for under what it would have cost for me to get one pair of booties from Payless. So I think it was like altogether $27 for both pairs of shoes. And I am not ashamed to say that I got them from Walmart. I actually boast about it when people compliment me saying how cute my booties are. I say, yeah, I got them at Walmart. And you always have to kind of go when they restock, otherwise you're not going to find them. But you can find them online, so that's a good thing too. Let's see, so one of my dearest friends is throwing me a baby shower, and she came over not too long ago. We talked about everything, and she knows that I like to be involved, which of course she has the final say with everything because I'm not supposed to do much of anything for the baby shower, but I did want to be involved with, color scheme and what's going on with the theme and everything like that. So we have decided that it is going to be in winter, or since it's going to be during December, it's going to be a winter theme, which the theme will be Baby It's Cold Outside, and hopefully it is actually kind of cold. Usually around December it does start to get a little chillier, so I'm praying it actually stays a little chilly. Let's see, we're buying furniture. My stepmom, on behalf of her and my dad, she sent us a check to go ahead and get all of the baby furniture that we need for the nursery. That's not, so I didn't include the bassinet and that and things like that. So we're getting the crib, the mattress, the sheets. We're gonna get a changing table with a new changing pad, because the one that I'm getting is from Amazon, and I've heard that the changing pad is probably not the best to go with. So we're gonna change that out, and then we're gonna get the storage cubes for the closet, since there's not enough room in here for a dresser. It won't be until we have the second baby coming along that we will end up getting a dresser for the other room, because it'll then be big enough. Let's see, I got some of my energy back, which is nice. I'm not feeling as sluggish, and it also helps that I'm staying active. I'm trying to do yoga at least once a day. It's hard. It's really hard. I totally underestimated this being pregnant thing. I thought, oh, well, I work out beforehand, and so everything's going to be fine. And that's not always the case. I was very active before this, and even during the first trimester, when I wasn't nauseous, if I was just a little tired, I would still push myself. But then now it's getting to where it's hard to push myself. And so I commend those that do all the crazy workouts while they're pregnant. And, or not crazy workouts, but just take those down a few notches. I commend you, because I am going from, working out quite a bit to now I'm just doing yoga and trying to keep up flexibility. Sorry, Annabelle's in here. Annabelle, where'd you go, dog? There she is. Which, unfortunately, she's going to have to go to a new home, which that makes us sad, but she needs to be somewhere where she can really be spoiled, and the boys are doing a good job with everything that's transitioning, but she's gonna have the hard time, and we can't keep taking care of her, giving her showers 2 or 3 times a day, as well as with the baby. Not giving the baby a shower 3 times a day, but she's a lot to handle. So we're gonna need to kind of get her a home where she can really be spoiled, which you guys are making me nervous in here. Annabelle, come on. Come here. You guys are making me nervous. I think you guys are gonna pee in here. All right, out. Out. Annabelle, come here. Come here. Here, you wanna just stay up here with me? Here, okay. Let's see. So yeah, so I got some of my energy back. So because of that, that's made it a little bit easier for like decorating and things like that. So I started decorating for fall already, and actually it was last week that I decorated for fall. Slinky's got her squeak toy. Slinky, you're not supposed to have that. You know that, right? He doesn't care. Okay, so I decorated for fall, and that's just one step closer, one season closer to having the baby. So yes, I decorated for fall early. I am not ashamed of it. I am that person that is looking for Christmas stuff already, and it's only September 22nd. You have no idea how excited I was when I saw that Christmas lights were out at Walmart. I got really excited. Slinky, Slinky, drop it, Slinky. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Next on my agenda, if I can get these dogs out of here. Slinky, look at it. All right. I'm just closing that door because they are going to do something bad in here. Okay, so next thing. So I had an intense need for eating. From the beginning, I just felt like I needed to eat a lot. And so I would eat a lot, but it was mainly fruits and vegetables or lean meats. It kind of slowed down. The intense need to eat has slowed down quite a bit, which I'm surprised now that the baby's growing more that you'd think I'd want to eat more. But I think I've just found the right times to eat now is what it really is. So now that I found the right times to eat and what to eat at a certain time, that has helped quite a bit. So if anybody else out there is having that same trouble, just try to find the right time to eat. And I have had lots of acne I've broken out like I'm a teenager. It's horrible, so I'm gonna have to ask one of my friends how to take care of that, since she's a makeup person and she knows all about, she's an esthetician, so she'll know how to help me with that. And let's see, so the last ultrasound, when we found out we were having a boy, we also found out that he's on the smaller side of normal, so automatically I thought of smaller, uh-oh, something's wrong. That's not the case. What it is that he's just a little bit on the small side. So they're gonna keep up with him, and so I have an ultrasound on October 4th, and my mother-in-law is gonna be able to go with me since my husband can't, so she's driving up here from Florida, and she's spending a week with us to just kind of hang out. She's gonna try to spend as much time with us as possible because, you know, we're trying to get in as much time with it just being us before the baby comes. And then of course after the baby comes, then she's trying to come up here every 6 weeks, like on the dot, to see the progression of little baby Joseph. And so we're excited about that. We're very excited to see her. And I'm excited to show her the birthing center. So I'm gonna see if the nurses want to, or could give me another tour. So that way that she can see everything. Other than that, I mean, we're just beyond blessed. I started my dance classes September 7th, so that's been every week. Today was the 3rd class, and everything's been going smooth with that. I have a lot of students that have never danced before, so that's a bit of a challenge, as well as learning how to teach children. I always taught either really, really tiny baby classes, or high school and older. So now that I have that elementary / middle school age, it's hard. There's a hard time, and they want to be really active, but they need to rein it in a little bit and learn the basics first. So we're working on that, and that's what's helped me a lot also with staying active, is that I have to now create lesson plans for that, and I had to stay limber for that. And I know that all of this will pay off in the end. When it comes time for labor, I know that this helps my endurance, and because labor is the hardest exercise, as my midwife put it, that you'll ever do in your entire life. So I'm just gonna start or gonna continue with what I'm doing, and I'm going to try to just put walking in the mix once it gets a little cooler here, and it's starting to cool down a little bit. So I'm gonna throw that in the mix there and just kind of keep going. And the baby's healthy and active, so I'm not worried about that. I know that they want to just make sure that he's still on track. So I thank my midwives for being so wonderful, and I thank God every day for this beautiful, beautiful little blessing. And we're just so excited to see his face, so excited to just touch him and hold him. And we know that it's coming up soon. I mean, there's only 18 more weeks left. I don't know where the time has gone. Only 18 weeks until we have our son. It's amazing. This is such a wonderful and blessed time, and I thank everybody who's helped us and prayed for us through this, and who has prayed for us to have this child. So it's definitely one of those things that already it's hard to describe how wonderful it is. And then when we see his face, it's going to be mind-blowing. I know that for a fact. So I'm going to try to keep up again, like I said before with the vlogs. If I don't, forgive me. And I'm just going to try to do the best that I can. I'm going to pencil it into my planner, and I'm going to leave my planner out on the kitchen, so that, or like on the counter, so that way I can try to stay focused. This pregnancy brain is a real problem, and apparently it doesn't go away. It doesn't get any better, and then sleep deprivation is thrown in there. So pray for me, y'all. And I'll pray for everybody else who's going through this, the pregnancy brain too. That's the only thing that I have to complain about, is the memory loss. That's it. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all soon.